Hey, first graders, this is Miss T, and I'm here with your next read aloud called The Night Worker. And this is our next book in our series about the importance of community and helping each other out and being there for each other. So, as we read this, I want you to be thinking about how you see those themes in this story. Let's get started. The Night Worker by Kate Banks, pictures by George Hallensleben. I'm probably saying his name very incorrectly. Let me move myself over in the corner. All right. The Night Worker. Night falls. Bedtime comes. Papa kisses Alex goodnight. Then he puts on his hard hat. He is an engineer, and he is a night worker. Take me with you, whispers Alex. Not tonight, says Papa. Then one night, Papa has a surprise. A hard hat for Alex. Alex puts it on and smiles. Come on, says Papa. And while Mama sleeps, Alex and Papa head quietly into the night. A street sweeper is making his rounds. A delivery man parks his truck. He stops to talk to a policewoman. They are night workers too, says Papa. I want to be a night worker, says Alex. Papa pulls into the construction site. Alex hears the rattle and clang of heavy machinery. Men are hollowing out the earth. A building is going up. Papa and Alex switch on their flashlights, and as they survey the work site, stars shine like beacons for the night workers. Papa stops to talk to the foreman. He spreads out a plan of the project. We're digging here, he says. He points to a bulldozer leveling the ground. Clouds rise from the dust as a steel shovel pushes soil into a midnight mountain. An excavator rumbles and turns. It reaches its giant arm into the air and waves. Alex waves back. Then it sinks its teeth into the earth and lets out a groan like a giant rolling over in bed. You see the words? In a corner, a cement mixer hums steadily. Men are pouring concrete and sealing off the earth. They are laying the foundation, says Papa. He hoists Alex onto a railing. A crane moves its mammoth load across the sky while someone keeps watch from a booth overhead. I want to help, says Alex. A big yellow loader starts its engine. Up you go, says Papa. He sets Alex down beside the driver. Slowly they crawl along the gravel. The driver puts Alex's hands on the levers. Ready? He says. Alex nods and pushes down. I'm a night worker too, Alex says, emptying his load. The dump truck closes its gate and drives off. A whistle sounds. Gears grind to a halt. It's time for the night workers to take a break. Papa and Alex survey the site one last time. All motion is stopped like a held breath. Papa lifts Alex into his arms. I'm tired, says Alex. And they head back into the night. A couple stands under a streetlight. A woman is walking a dog. It is late. Alex takes off his hard hat. He pulls on his pajamas and crawls into bed. Morning comes, and while the city wakes, a little boy sleeps and dreams of being a night worker. And that is our story, The Night Worker. So what examples of working together did you see in the story? How did you see people working together towards a goal? What did you see in the story? I want you to go share with someone in your family or even your stuffy if no one's nearby, and go tell them what kind of teamwork, what kind of community you saw in this story. You may have to think about it a little bit more. It's not as obvious as A Bus Called Heaven, but think about it. How did you see people working together? And while we're at it, I'm going to introduce you guys to Norbert. Well, you can kind of see him. You see him laying there in his little hammock? He just came to, whoa, where's my thing? He will be in our classroom soon. He's staying with me for the meantime, just so I can keep an eye on him. But he seems very happy, and Diesel is very confused. All right, I hope you enjoyed the story, kiddos. Have a good day.